Hi there everybody and good morning. I'm Elise if you haven't practiced with me before, and welcome today for this morning practice. It's going to be super short, only 25 minutes, but it will give you loads of energy for today and yeah, will make you nice and fresh. Okay, we'll start really quickly and we're going to start in a seat. So when you're ready, just find a seat on your mat. You can sit on a block or you can just bring your legs crossed. If sitting legs crossed doesn't feel good, you can come into a kneeling as well. So loads of options, doesn't really matter. We're just going to start with our left hand on our heart center and we're going to bring our right hand onto our belly. Making sure you're sitting nice and tall, stacking your shoulders over your hips, and when you're ready, close your eyes. And just taking a moment here, allowing yourself to arrive. And starting to noticing the sounds around you. Noticing your connection with the mat. And then slowly start bringing your awareness towards your breath. And first just notice how the breath flows in and out. Is your breath flowing through the nostrils or through your mouth? Ready, take a few deep breaths in and out and really try to breathe into your palms here. So all the way into the chest, all the way into the belly. Lovely, one more deep breath here. And just exhale all the way out. Good. Lovely, so gently wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then we're going to bring our hands together to touch to our heart center. Open your eyes, come back to the room. Inhaling here, we'll reach the arms high. Use your breath in here and then exhale, lower hands to your heart center. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up again. And then exhale, we're going to find a twist in here. So your right hand goes onto your left knee and left arm goes behind. Finding a first twist in here in the morning, lifting through the chest. Good. And we're going to add a bit of a side stretch in here. So your right hand will stay on your left knee. We're going to reach the left arm high, take a breath in, and then exhale, we're going to find a bit of a side bend in here. So almost like you want to bring your right shoulder onto your right knee. Keeping the shoulders away from your ears, keep your neck long. Still breathing here, take another breath. Exhale, we're going to go back into that twist. Good, inhale, we're going to come through the center and reach the arms high. And then exhale, we're going to find a way the other side. So left hand onto the right knee, right arm goes behind. Find that twist first. Still sitting nice and tall. And then let's find that side stretch. So inhaling, right arm high, and exhale, find a fold. That side bend. Good, last breath here. Exhale, back into a twist. Good. Inhale, reaching the arms high. And then exhale, we're going to lower hands to our heart center again. Good. So from here, we're going to bring the hands forward. Walk them as far forward as you can. Keep your sit bones down. And just find the fold there in the legs. So you might stay on your hands, then let your head come down. You might be able to come down onto your forearms. Maybe your head touches the mat. Be really gentle here. It's still morning, so your hips might feel quite tight. Just think about not having any wrinkles through the back of the neck here. Another breath here. slowly. When you're ready, rolling yourself up. Good. Roll a few times into the shoulders, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Good. And we're going to move ourselves into a tabletop position now. So coming onto your knees and your hands, and you can go over the ankles, you can bring your legs to one side, totally up to you. And we're going to start moving into the spine here a bit more. So first thing here in your tabletop, just making sure your shoulders are over your wrists and your hips are over your knees. Keeping your feet hip distance apart as well, and then try to spread your fingers out in here. That's going to really support your wrists in here. Okay, ready? We're going to inhale, let's drop the belly. Lift through the tailbone, through the chest, look forward. Good, and then exhale, let's round through the back and bring the chin to the chest. Inhale again, dropping the belly, lifting through the chest, looking forward. Lovely, exhale, rounding. Last one, inhale. And exhale, let's round. Good, coming back to the neutral tabletop in here. Let's tuck our right toes under. Push the right heel back. We're going to move the left foot out a bit, and we're going to open a modified side plank in here. So the sole of the right foot will come down to the mat, pressing into the left hand. And we're just going to move into a bit of a side stretch here again, and move into the right shoulder. So we're going to inhale, reach the right fingertips forward, and then exhale, bring them back up. Two more, inhaling up or forward, exhale, bring it back. Last one, inhale forward, and exhale, bring it up. Lovely, let's drop that right hand down, come back onto the right knee as well, and then roll into your left wrist. Good, we're going to move straight to the other side in here. So tucking your left toes, moving the left heel back, move the right foot out, press into the sole of the left foot in here, so bring it down, and then press into the right hand, left arm, reach as high. Hug your belly in, super strong in here. Inhale, reach the left fingertips forward. Exhale, coming back. Two more, inhale forward, exhaling back. Last one, inhale forward, exhaling back. Lovely, let's drop that left hand down, left knee down. Nice, roll into the right wrist. Good. And we're going to keep our knees hip distance apart in here. Push your hips down onto the heels and slide your hands a tiny little bit forward here. Let's take a breath in a child's pose. And then exhale, we're going to flow forward. Think about bringing your shoulders over your wrists again. So you need to drop your hips now a bit. Inhale, we're going to drop down to chest all the way down into the mat. Exhale, lift the chest, lift the hands, baby cobra. Inhale here. Exhale, drop the chest back down, back into the child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, flowing forward. Inhale, down, elbows into the body. Exhale, lift the chest and keep your hands down this time. Come a tiny bit more higher, find a cobra. Inhale. Exhale, dropping back down. One more time, so inhaling back, child's pose. Exhale, flowing forward. Good, inhale, drop down. And then exhale, choose a cobra or baby cobra here. Inhale, neck long. Exhale, drop the chest down. This time tuck the toes, push up into your first downward facing dog. And when you get there, pedal it out. So move around here as much as you can. It's still a morning, your body might feel a stiff. So anything that feels good, maybe lift the leg, open up into the hips. Move the hips side to side. Good, the last breath here. Keep moving. Lovely. Let's inhale here, look up to the fingers. Exhale, walking your feet all the way to the top of the mat. When you get to the top of the mat, feet will come hip distance apart. Not hip distance, sorry, mat width apart, so super, super wide. And we're going to sit down into a yogi squat in here. So when you're sitting down, turn your heels in and toes out. Knees are going out. Good. And when you get here, try not to be still. So rock side to side. Start opening through those hips. Starting to lift through the chest. This might feel quite strong, so be gentle. Taking another breath. Lovely, and we're going to go back into the fold in here. So hips will go high, straighten the legs as much as you can, and turn your toes facing forward again. Let's find the opposite elbows here. Let your head be heavy and just rock side to side. Really round through the back in here. Good, another 2 breaths. Lovely. Let's release the hands down in here. Wiggle your feet hip distance apart now. So bring them a tiny little bit more together. And we're going to inhale, lift halfway the first time. Exhale, fold over the legs. Really generous bend through the knees. Inhale, we're going to come up. We'll reach the arms high. High mountain. Oh, good stretch. And then exhale, fold back down over the legs. Inhale, we'll lift halfway. Exhale, let's place the hands down in here. Let's step back, and you have option to float through a vinyasa here now. So choosing your back bend. If you're ready, maybe find the upper facing dog. Lovely. And we are meeting back in our down dog. We'll inhale here and exhale out. Good. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, we're going to draw knee to the chest. So let's start finding a core here. Inhale, push the leg back again, 3-legged dog. Exhale, draw the knee into the chest. Last one, inhale back. Exhale, let's draw the knee in, and we're going to place the foot between the hands. And we're going to come up into our first high lunge in here. Pressing into the back toes, lifting up in here, reaching the arms over your head. Good, hug your belly in. Lovely, we're holding here for another 2. Relax the shoulders, 1 more breath. Good, we're going to inhale here. Exhale, let's lean forward just to halfway. Hug your belly in. Good, take another breath here. And then exhale, we're going to gently drop the right hand down. And we're going to reach the left arm high. Find an easy twist in here. Good, so if you want to drop the back knee down in here, take it more gentle, you can. Lovely, super nice opening through the chest in here. You're almost there, take another breath. And then exhale, we're going to drop that left hand down. Good, so you're back in a runner's lunge in here, or low lunge. We're going to drop the back knee down. And we're going to untuck the back toes. Nice. So from here now, we're going to lift through the chest again and reach the arms high. This time your back knees down on the mat. Good, dropping the hips towards the mat. We're going to inhale. Exhale, we're going to drop the hands down and push the hips back. Inhale, we're going to come back up in here. Reach the arms high. Exhale, drop the hands. Hips will go back. Last one, inhaling, lift. Exhaling, hips will go back. Find that half split stretch in here. Good, let's stay in here for a bit. So it doesn't matter how high up you're here, just making sure you get that stretch to the back of the leg in here. Keeping your leg nice and straight and flexing into the foot in here. Holding for another 2. Good, 1 more. Nice, so gently here, let's push ourselves back forward. Good, we'll tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, come up into your high lunge again. We'll inhale here, and then exhale, let's open up into warrior 2 on our left side. So pressing now back, heel comes down, so pressing the foot down into the mat. Bending into the front knee, hugging your belly in here, so try not to push your belly forward and out. Hug it in. Good, lovely, another breath here. Exhaling out. Good, hands will come to your hips. We're going to straighten that front knee and we're going to turn our toes in. And we're going to go into a wide-legged fold in here. Remember, this is your first one. Might be this morning, so be really, really gentle. And remember to bend into the knees whenever you need. we're going to bring hands to the hips. So inhale, we'll lift through the chest. And then exhale, we're going to find a fold over the legs in here, nice and slow. Again, remember bending to the knees if you need, and you can release the hands down in here. You can find the ankles, and you don't need to stay still. I always say that you can rock side to side if you'd like. Find as much movement here as you'd like. Maybe even bring into a ninja lunges. So when you're turning your toes out into one side, nice low lunge to the other side, or just stay in the middle and find that fold. We'll take in last 2 breaths here. Good, one more. Lovely. Slowly from here, breaths into the hands, come halfway, take a breath in. Hug your belly in here, bring hands to your hips, and then slowly with your straight back coming back up. Good, when you get up, shake the legs. And we're going to go back into warrior 2 in here, but we're going to face the other way. So we're going to turn our right toes out, bend into the right knee, find your warrior 2, facing the other way now. Good, hold in here, just checking in with the alignment. Good, one more breath here. Lovely. So from here now, we're going to come back into a high lunge, but we're going to the other side. So you're going to the right. So coming onto the back toes, bending into the front knee. Again, thinking about your chest in here. Taking another breath in. Good, and exhale in here. Let's lean forward. Over that right leg, hug your belly in. Good, making sure the right knee's over the right ankle. Holding for another breath in here. Lovely, and we're going to slowly drop our left hand down, right arm reach it nice and high, find the easy twist in here. And again, you have that option here to drop your back knee, if you want to find a tiny bit more gentle option here. Remember to listen to your body here. Last 2 breaths. One more. Good, so gently, let's drop that right hand down. And if the back knee's down, keep it there, otherwise drop your back knee down. Lovely, let's untuck the back toes. Like we did on the other side now, we're going to go into that flow. So inhale, we'll lift through the chest, reach the arms high. Exhale, we'll drop in the hands down and we'll hinge in the hips back. Inhale again, coming forward, lifting through the chest, arms up. Exhale, hands down, hips back. Last one here, inhaling. Exhale, drop the hands, push the hips back. Good, let's stay here now. Think about really hinging those hips back, especially the right hip. Lifting the right toes and see how far forward into the fold you can go. Take your time, ease yourself in. Another 3 breaths. Good, the last one. Nice, so from here, we're going to push ourselves forward. And this time we're going to tuck our back toes under, lift the back knee. Good, we're going to go back to the left side. So we're going to find our ninja lunge in here. So turn your right toes in a bit. Both hands will walk to the right on your mat. And you're going to turn the back leg so until you can come onto the back heel. And you're going to try to sit nice and low. If your heel comes off the mat, absolutely fine. You can do that as well. And now with our hands, we're going to help ourselves to go back forward to the front of the mat. Find our low lunge or ninja lunge on the other side. And then slowly turning yourself facing all the way forward. Good, so framing your left foot now. We'll press it into the hands. Let's step that left leg back. There's only one more thing we have to do, so we will be equal on both sides. We're going to inhale in down dog and lift the right leg high. Exhale, knee to the chest. Inhale, push back. Exhale, knee to the chest. Last one, back. And draw the knee in. Good, so from your here, we're going to step that right leg back. You're in your high plank, flow through the vinyasa here. We'll meet in back in down dog. Good, use your breath, take a breath in here. And exhale out. Good, inhale, look up to the fingers and exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, folding over the legs in here. Good, so from here now, bringing your arms forward. We're going to try to sit nice and low. Try not to use your arms in here. See if you can slowly sit down. Whew. Keeping your arms off the mat. You're going to find an Navasana here. Good, hold. Told you we're energizing here in the morning. So really finding your core in here. Lifting through the chest in here. Lovely. What we're going to do here is inhale, we're going to straighten our right leg down and low. Exhale, bring it in to the left. And up. Doesn't touch the mat. And straight. And up. Left. And up. Good. Last two. Right. Up. Left. And up. Last round. Right. And up. Good. Left. And up. Lovely. Cross the legs. Bring hands forward. Step or hop back from here. Flowing through the vinyasa. My mat's moving loads again. Good, so last downward facing dog in here. Let's take another 3 breaths here. Get those hips nice and high. Think about your pelvic tilt in here. Last breath. Good. So gently here, walk your feet to the middle of the mat. And then walk your hands to the middle of the mat. Bring your feet mat width apart again, like we did at the beginning. Turning your toes out, heels in, sit down into yogi squat. And this time we're going to bring hands off the mat. So hands together to your heart center. With your elbows, push the knees out. Lift through the chest in here. You don't want to round, so really think about your neck in here. So your neck wants to be long. Good, take another 3. 2. 1 more breath. Good. Let's bring one hand behind us, the other one in front, and sit down. Extend the legs out in here and shake the mat. Okay, so we're going to do a super simple stretch in here, just into the hamstrings. And we do one side at the time. You definitely have done this stretch before. So what we'll do is going to hug our left knee in. Let's drop the left knee to the side and the sole of the left foot comes to your right inner thigh. Good. So thinking about your pelvic tilt in here, so your hips are going a tiny bit back. And we're going to flex into that right foot. And we're going to take a nice deep breath here, reach the arms high. And then exhale, we're going to reach for the toes. If the toes are too far, reach for the ankle, but still keep that flex through the foot in here. And think about lifting through the chest. So you want to bring your belly down onto the leg, instead rounding and bringing your head down. So lift. Keep that space open in your heart center. We're going to hold 5, 4, 3. Good. Last 2. Lovely. Last breath here. Good. Let go of your ankle or your toes. Bring your hands down. Let's round through the back in here now. Trying to bring your head down onto the leg. Holding just for a breath. And then slowly through the spine, rolling yourself up. Good. Shake that right leg out. Help your left knee to come back in. And extend the left leg out. Good. Straight to the other side in here. Right knee in. Drop the right knee to the side. And let's find that active stretch first in here. So flexing through that left foot. Let's inhale, reach the arms high. Think about your hips as well, hinge. And then find the toes or your ankle. If anyone has a strap in here, sorry I forgot to tell you on the other side, you're more than welcome to use a strap here as well. 5 more breaths. Two. Last one. Good, letting go of the ankle or your toes. Dropping your head down. Taking a breath here. And then through the spine, rolling yourself up. Help your right knee come back in. Extend the right leg out, shake the legs. Good, and we're going to lay it all the way down onto our backs in here. And choosing your resting pose just for a few minutes, around 1 or 2 minutes. So you can have your legs nice and wide, you can bring the soles of the feet together, drop the knees out to find a Parikonasana, or you can bring the feet mat width apart and drop the knees out. So laying down, choosing your legs in here. And then the same with your arms, so arms can go down on the side of the body, you can bring them over your head or maybe onto your belly. And then close your eyes. Just checking again through the body, see how your body feels now. If there's any differences. Coming back to your breath. Slowly come back to the body, wiggle the toes and your fingers. Move your head side to side. And then we're going to take a full body stretch in here, so extend the legs, bring arms over your head. Find a big stretch here, take a breath in and exhale out. Good, slowly we're going to draw the arms in and legs in, hug your knees into the chest. Find a little hug here. Lovely. And then slowly we're going to roll. So roll yourself onto your favourite side of the body, really gently. Press into the hands and then come up to seated. Find a nice comfy seat again. And then you can bring hands onto your legs or bring your hands together to touch to your heart center. Let's take a nice deep breath in here, all together, so inhale and exhale out. Good, lower your head down towards your heart center. Thanking yourself for taking time this morning for your body and your mind. And I would like to thank you all for joining me this morning. Open your eyes. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you feel amazing. Have a lovely day and I hope I'll see you soon. Bye.